Only in silence the word, only in dark the light, only in dying life. Speak to us, God, your life-giving word.
Welcome, friends. I'm Mother Sylvia at St. Mark's, and I'm here with my friend Melanie, who's going to share with us another story, another Bible story for the 40 days. Isaac is sort of part of this story too, but he's not the main hero. The main hero is a woman named Rebekah. So get comfortable, take some deep breaths, sing along or listen to the song, and get ready to hear a story about this brave, amazing person.
Only in silence the word, only in dark the light, only in dying life. Speak to us, God, your life-giving word. Only in silence the word, only in dark the light, only in dying life. Speak to us, God, your life-giving word.
Miss Melanie, will you tell us this story?
I will. This is the story of Rebekah at the well. Abraham was getting very, very old, but he didn't want to die until he saw his son Isaac get married. So Abraham called his trusted servant and told him to go back to the land where Sarah and Abraham were born to find a wife for Isaac. Abraham's servant set out for Haran. When he arrived, he stopped at the spring outside the town. It was evening, and time for the women of the town to come and draw water from the well. Abraham's servant had a plan. He would ask one of the young women, "Please, give me a drink." If she kindly offered water to him and his camels too, the servant would take this as a sign that she was the one for Isaac. Just then, Rebekah came to the spring to draw water. She was carrying a pitcher on her shoulder, and she was very beautiful. But was she generous to those in need? The servant would find out. The servant approached her. He asked, "Please, may I have a little water to drink from your pitcher?" Rebekah quickly lowered the pitcher and offered him a drink. When he had taken enough, she said, "I'll draw water for your camels too," for she saw that they were thirsty. Drawing water from a well is hard and heavy work, but Rebekah drew pitcher after pitcher until all the camels were refreshed from their journey. Then the man knew Rebekah was the chosen one. But Rebekah still had to make her choice. "Do you want to go with this man?" her parents asked after they had heard about Isaac. "I do," she replied. It was hard for Rebekah's family to see her move so far away. They begged her to stay a while with them, but the servant was anxious to get home. He wanted Abraham to die in peace, knowing that Isaac had found this dear companion. So Rebekah's family said their farewell and blessed her, saying, "Sister of ours, increase to thousands and tens of thousands. May your descendants gain possession of the gates of their enemies." Then Rebekah and her servants mounted their camels and followed the servant to the land God had shown Abraham. While Rebekah and the servant were yet a long way off, Isaac saw them approach. He went out and met Rebekah and heard from the servant of her kindness and hospitality. Isaac married her and found great comfort in her, and she in him.
Wow. It says that when they first saw Rebekah at the well, they could see she was very beautiful, but they wondered, was she generous to those in need? Isaac knew that he wanted a wife who was not just beautiful, but also generous and kind and showed hospitality. It's important to think about what matters when we choose husbands and wives and girlfriends and boyfriends and just regular friends. What is really important to you? Is it important to you that your friends are generous or kind or brave? Or think about that. I wonder what is most important to you in a friend. Talk about that with your family. And the next time you're at church, find Miss Melanie or me and talk about it with us, because we would love to hear what you're thinking.